What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Educated Barfly. Today we're going to be making another viewer-created cocktail. Some of you guys have been asking me about these. It's taken a while for me to get back to them, but I really want to get back to them. People have been asking me, and I've been getting a lot more submissions too. Not to mention the fact that every single time we release one of these videos, we get more and more submissions. So I really want to get back to these. We have shortened our output a bit, so it's going to take us even longer to get through them. And this one has taken me quite a bit to get through. So this cocktail is by a German bartender named Maximillian Metzner. And he actually shipped me a bottle of this Müller 3, or Miller. How do you think it was pronounced, Marius?
Müller 3?
Müller 3. How do you do it again?
I can't.
You know, but your accent is like better than mine.
Müller?
Müller 3? Müller 3? Müller 3? I don't know. It has this little green thing. I'm assuming that's an umlaut.
Yeah, it's on the, if you turn it around, it's going to be at the bottom there.
No. Yeah. Well, it's at the bottom, but there's no umlaut in the... Where's the umlaut? I'm assuming that's an umlaut. Krauter Liquer mild. Okay, so anyway, Maximillian shipped me this. Full disclosure, this is a cocktail that is a variation on one of my very own cocktails. I made a cocktail called a Mulholland Drive, which was a kind of coffee-forward Negroni variation. Maximillian made his own version of that. I have not tasted this. I feel like I should taste this though, right, by itself. I haven't even opened it yet. I feel bad. This was a long time coming. He shipped me this a while ago. It's been a while. Like Marius and I have just been very busy traveling and stuff, and then like the viewer created cocktails took a back seat. So you know what? I'm just gonna grab a little glass out right here and I'm just gonna taste it. If you guys send me spirits and they're not sealed, I'm not drinking it. I'm just letting you know. But if it's fully sealed, feel free to send any spirits you want. This is German coffee liqueur. So the reason why he sent this and he made this kind of cocktail is he was trying to create the Mulholland Drive, but he didn't have any Mr. Black because they don't ship it to Germany, I guess. So he used this, Müller 3. I like spilled coffee all over here. There you go. Let's taste it. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, it's good. It's nice. It's a little sweeter than, yeah, that's really nice. That's really, really nice. It's got a nice little sugar pop. It's like a little bit sugary, very coffee forward liquor. And it's actually pretty close to Mr. Black. Mr. Black, I would just say, is a little less sweet. Okay, well, let's read his email, because that's what I do in these things. So this is the submission email. Hi, Leandro. It took a while, but I finally got to the post office and shipped you the bottle that I had promised you. So he had asked me if he could ship a bottle so that he could take part in this thing. First of all, let me say that I really enjoy your content. You guys inspired me to really step up my cocktail game. Nice, which is the whole point of this channel anyway. Both privately and at work. What I just sent to you is a bottle of Müller 3, which is Müller 3. 3 means 3 in German, right?
1, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, 3 means 3 in German. It is a local byproduct from Dresden, Germany, where I live. Basically, what it is a coffee-herbal liqueur. It is very rich, has lots of different levels, chocolatey, vanilla, coffee undertones. I agree with all of that. That's everything that I tasted in that. And I hope you'll like it as much as I do. A little bit about me. My name is Max, and I work in Dresden as the head bartender in a boys' bar. As you might guess, that's the local gay bar. I've been working there for about a year after working in different event locations, and although I'm the only straight person in the team, and frequently the only straight guy there, both the team and the community have been nothing short of lovely from day one. Since about a year ago, I'd like to say we made a big step forward in the cocktail making, both in quality and creativity, and I think that is, it says at Lear, at least in part, thanks to your awesome input. Sorry, there's a little bit of autocorrect going on up in this, so I gotta... now, to drink. I basically came up with it. First of all, wait a minute. Thank you for saying that my channel inspired you to up the cocktail game of your bar. That's awesome. I love that. I love hearing that stuff. Now to drink. I basically came up with it when I was trying to recreate your recipe for a Mulholland Drive. So my problem was that our bar does not have either Amaro Montenegro nor Mr. Black, since this is kind of a difficult to obtain in Germany. So I subbed it out both for the Müller 3, since it was basically something between a coffee liqueur and an Amaro. I also subbed out the Campari for Aperol, since I always see Campari as a kind of diva spirit, which I think is the best way to it's such a good descriptor for Campari. Meaning that if you put Campari in a drink, the whole show tends to be about Campari. I mean, Dude, I'm going to steal that from you, Mr. Maximillian. I'm going to steal that. I left 1 bar spoon in for its bitterness. Okay, so here we go. You can build this straight in the glass, double rocks, just stir it over a big rock of ice. The spectre as follows. But I took out all the things, so I think I'm going to build it in a glass and then pour it over a rock. I got my nice rock that I cut with my nice Japanese ice cutting knife.
From Barfly.
From Barfly mixology gear, which I love. It's one of my favorite things. I thought long and hard about the name for this drink as a tribute to your recipe and as a tip of the hat to my awesome colleague, Stefan Andre. I really don't want to say this guy's name because Duschi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm really sorry if this comes out wrong, but I don't want to not give you a shout out. Stefan Andre Duschi, Mario, and Charlie.
Douche.
Okay, Douche, yeah. There's no accent anywhere in
Well,
this thing, but maybe
infer.
he left it out. Okay, Douche, Mario, and Charlie, whom I all love dearly. I'd like to name it Boys Bar Drive. Okay, so it has a name, Boys Bar Drive. All right, let's get into the cocktail. Here we go. We're doing 1 ounce of gin. I went out and got the Bombay. Well, yeah, I went out and got the Bombay because that's what he used. And I wanted to recreate this as Maximillian has imagined it. So we're just doing 1 ounce of the Bombay. 1 ounce de Bombay. We are doing 1 ounce of the Mueller Dry. Mueller Dry. Mueller Dry. 1, 2, 3. Dry, right? Dry? Everyone's going to jump on me about it anyway, so whatever. We're doing 1 ounce of Aperol. And look at that, we're using the exactly 1 ounce. Boom! Exactly 1 ounce, and we've killed the bottle of Aperol that would never die. And then we're doing a bar spoon. Now, I don't typically do bar spoons from a bar spoon, but if you happen to know that your bar spoon's volume is half a teaspoon, then that is what the bar spoon measure is, and this one happens to be. So, just a bar spoon of Aperol. Here we go, droppy, drippity drop, drip, drop, drip, drop. Here we go, and let's stir. Give it a nice stirry poo. Did we say anything about garnish here?
You did not.
Garnish. Nope, I'm assuming it's orange though. That there is 1 ounce of Aperol and a bar spoon of Campari. Which I find interesting. Like I know the Aperol is going to be a little bit sweeter and a little bit less bitter, but I wonder that if you take a whole bunch of Aperol and then put a bar spoon of Campari, does it just taste like Campari? I feel like I have to like do a comparison here. I'm assuming this is going to be a great drink though because the flavors are all right there, and I'm very excited for this coffee sort of herbal, sort of vanilla tasting liqueur in this drink. All right, now because we're pouring on a rock of ice, you don't really need to stir it down all the way. Pour it over that rock. Oh, nice, perfect. Perfect, with that nice wash line too, look at that. And then we got I love it when, especially with the way the light hits it and then I see the oil just like spread all over the top of the cocktail. It's awesome, all right. Ooh, hey. You know, I gotta be honest with you, Maximillian. When I first saw the recipe that you sent and I thought about this cocktail, I really just thought it was going to be a very similar cocktail to the cocktail that I already created. And now that I'm tasting it, I can see that I was 100% wrong about that. This cocktail, what I love about it is that, you know, honestly, when I first taste this Mueller, I didn't really actually taste that much of an herbal note to it. It was really coffee and it was really vanilla. But now when you add gin, this lovely kind of citrus forward gin, the herbal notes in the coffee come out to complement the gin a little bit more, and you get not only an herbal note to it, but also a back palate bitterness that I've never actually experienced in that way before, which is really interesting. Unless and then also on top of that, it has the coffee, you know, but I gotta say that while you can taste the Aperol, and while you can taste those bitter notes of the Aperitivo takes a back seat. And the star of the show is this lovely local coffee liqueur that you guys produce. I say bravo. This is a really nice way of featuring something that's like local to your area. It's very nice. It's a great cocktail, by the way. I love it a lot. And I'm really glad that I have this bottle because I'm going to be drinking a lot more of them. So cheers to you, Maximillian. Thank you for the Boys Bar Drive. I love the cocktail. There you have it, guys. I would say go out and make it, but if you're in Germany, go out and make it, or if you want to make it, maybe Maximillian will send you a bottle. I don't know. I don't want to commit him to that, but this is going to be a little bit difficult for some of us to make because I'm not really sure how widely available the Müller Dry is, but maybe I'll reach out to that company and see what the deal is. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this episode of Barflies. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the recipe if you can make it, and I will see you guys on another time. So like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon if you want some notifications from when we post some videos, and then on top of that, we've got some awesome exclusive stuff going on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/theeducatedbarfly. We've got a bunch of tiers of things. We are going to be fundraising for a new set because we have to leave this set, and we thought maybe you guys want to help us. Hint, hint. Anyway, go check us out on Patreon, and I'll see you guys on another time.